Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. Yes, this is how you're gonna get this video today. It is the summer, the heat is on, and we know what goes down during the summer. A lot of shenanigans on the internet, people doing the most. This time around, it is Barney who B who's doing the most. Someone has snatched Barney's baby daddy from her people. There's another woman out there that is giving Barney hell. And if you guys have been keeping up with my channel, you would know that when I tell you something, it's true. I may not be able to provide receipts at the present moment to prove it's factual, but you're gonna see that. I'm not lying. Just give it some time. Do you guys remember it was like 3 weeks ago, 3 to 4 weeks ago? I don't even think it was 4 weeks. I told you guys that Stefan Diggs left Barney in the trenches, and I said, look out for it because she's going to come on the internet and she's going to be on here crashing out very soon, right? You guys remember that. And then what did we all witness? We witnessed Barnaby coming on the net, crashing out, going off on kids because the Barbs are kids, but let me tell you something. I love the Barbs. They truly know how to give her hell. They know how to give her hell. Like, I don't think anyone knows Cardi B outside the Barbs and Offset. Offset and the Barbs, they know all the soft spots they should hit, and they hit them with intentions, right? Because a Barb had Cardi B on here crashing out like crazy. And why she was so mad is because Stefan Diggs had left her in the trenches. So when she came back on the net and she was crashing out because Diggs had left her in the trenches, and I was like, Stefan Diggs, you need to go take your baby mama to dinner before she ends up in the hospital on the psychiatric care or evaluation, because no one can tell me that she was not headed down that path. And when I say these things, people think that, oh, you're just being hateful. But what did you all observe after I said that? She came out and she admitted that she was at war with Stephen Diggs. She admitted that the man literally left her in the trenches. Then we saw her smoking, coming on Instagram, smoking, saying she's a mother of 4 kids. She's stressed out, leave her the F alone. Y'all don't talk about people eating ass and yada, yada, yada. See, I'm going to start doing, psychic readings, and I'm going to start charge you all 2,000 and 3,000 US per bookings. Yes, we're keeping it expensive, right? But I'm just saying, like, you can see these things. So, back to the nitty gritty of what I was saying, right? When I said a woman has snatched Barnaby's baby daddy, y'all might be like, that's not possible because um her and Diggs, they were having their problem and whatever. No, a woman snatched Barney's baby daddy, and there are some girls at this point that I believe don't have enough, as much, not enough. There are some girls at present wherein I believe they don't have as much money as Barney, but they are messing around Barney's, estranged husband and her baby daddy. And I believe they are messing around her boyfriend too, Maduka Okoye. Remember when I told you guys that Barney has no problem with a man cheating on her once he doesn't overly embarrasses her? She's good with it. Maduka Okoye is already giving her hell, right? He's not committing to her. He doesn't want to step out too much in the spotlight because he's looking at what it did to Stefan Diggs. So there are some girls who are messing around with all the men that she has been with, and the girls looks better than her. And because they look better than her, she's crashing out again on the internet. Hey, I think she's our, well, not think, she's evidently our new crash out queen, right? Because Why is she coming on the internet to say she doesn't care about who's smashing her baby daddy? Then she's like, if we're gonna need the dudes to spend, we're gonna need the hoes. Isn't she a hoe too? Because if someone smashing with your baby daddy makes them a hoe, you were smashing with people's baby daddy too. Offset was someone's baby daddy when she was smashing him before they got married. Wasn't that someone's baby daddy? Then we had Stefan Diggs, who had way more baby mamas and women than King Solomon. Wasn't you smashing someone's baby daddy too? And now she's on to, I tell you, like, you can't make this shit up. Barney is the only Trinity. Well, not the Holy Trinity. She's a Trinity. Let me not put holy in that mess. Not even her mother wants anything to do with that mess, you know? And I think I like Barney's mom. We never saw Barney's mom knows how to live. Remember that yes, I'm going a bit off on a tangent here, right? You remember that Mother's Day mess that Stefan Diggs did for the mom and the other girlies? It gave it gave low budget so much. I've been wanting to say that for a while. It gave too much of a low budget kind of vibe. But anywho, do you notice that Cardi B's mom was not there? And so many people are saying, but Cardi B's mom is not there. And I was telling you all, Cardi B's mom ain't want none of that mess. Who in their right frame of mind would want to be in any of that mess? No one, boo boo. No one. No one in their right sense of mind would want to be in any of Cardi B and Stefan Diggs' mess. And I like that she keeps herself in such a good way. I like that she keeps all of Barney's awards because Barney, she looks like a man can come into her life, whisper sweet nothings in her ears, and it's over. He can literally, like, if a dude is determined to finesse Cardi B and take all of her wealth, he can do it. He can do it. And I pray if Barney should date a Jamaican man, one who, because there are quite a few of them, Jamaican men are lethal. They can be the best man ever in your life or worse than the devil. But if she should get one that is worse than the devil, the one who knows how to put on the good facade, love you unconditionally, not let even a fly pitch on you, if she should get one of those Jamaican men, he's gonna take her for everything she's worth. Barney needs to be careful with her kindness because she's been overly kind to these men, right? But I'm just saying, Barney B, because I heard Joe Budden talking about it. She sang it in her new song where she said something along the lines of these bitches with her, ex, as though it's a flex, and she's like, she's over that because you're with, you know, how she worded it. So this is not verbatim. I'm just paraphrasing. So she's basically saying there are girls who are intentionally getting with who she was with and thinking it's a flex, but she has basically been there and done that. No, been there, done that. Yeah, it's a mic drop statement, but at the same time, for someone like me, I'm looking at you and like, girl, those men were with someone before they were with you. And that's how the other women before you were looking at you. Do you realize? Or they can choose to look at you in the same manner. So where's the flex, boo boo? Where's the flex? That is no flex because aren't you moving on? You have Barney has moved on to someone's baby daddy. So it's no flex because that's someone's leftovers too. That's someone's sloppy seconds because if that's the way you're going to look at it and thinking that you're above these women, you're not. At every stage in your life, you are like one of these girls with someone's baby daddy because she loves people baby daddy. And this is something many people don't realize. Cardi B loves people's baby daddy. Why do you think she loves people's baby daddy? She loves to hurt other women. She loves when other women crashes out. And I'm not saying that she should not date a man with kids, but I want you guys to observe the ones that she dates. It's as though she intentionally puts herself in the position to date one that had a toxic situation with his baby mama, and she inserts herself in those relationships because she knows that if she does that, she's going to have that baby mama coming out on the internet crashing out. And then if she can trigger another woman to come on the internet and crash out so badly over their baby daddy, it's like a win for her just to see another woman crashing out, being heartbroken and crying and venting over their baby father. It seems as though those kind of things, that type of lifestyle, truly excites her. And it excites her so much that she consistently chooses those men because at this point, ain't no way you can tell me that she's not consciously choosing these men. Because number one, number two, on to number three, it's the same type. Even if she's moving fast, do you guys realize that she can move fast and still choose not to move in such situation? She can move fast and choose not to move in such situation. But she's not choosing that for herself because that's not what she wants for herself. So when Barney is trying to shade these other women and talk about these other women dating her baby daddies, she needs to understand that she's with someone baby daddy. And if these girls are nothing, so is she. If these girls are with her leftovers, she's with someone else leftovers too. And that's just how it is. So she's not a cut above the rest. She's not even in a class of her own because Barney does not like to stay in her lane. She loves to stay in other women's lane. She loves to ruffle other women's feather. But I think Christopher Blake is the fix for her because Christopher Blake sent her running. He sent her running. And I love that for her because when older woman gives you relationship advice, and it's not as though it was just one older gal or two older gal who was just coming out running their mouths. There were quite a few older women who were saying to her, Cardi, this guy, you don't know what he was doing before you. This guy means you no good. Stop defending this guy because you have no idea, evidently, what the man is about. But she was steadfast, she was adamant, she was determined on defending this boy. For whatever reason, God, he knows. But I think it's just a part of her controlling personality. She came for Tasha K. And she shut down Tasha K from speaking on Diggs and Offset, but she never saw the accusers that would be coming forward. And, you know, I don't know why she would stop Tasha K from speaking on Offset because Offset is always having mess going on with him, and someone will always talk about Offset. But anywho, boo boo, I guess she knows better than I do what she's doing. But the girl just loves to talk. She just loves to talk and she loves to flip it. And if you don't know how to look into what she's doing, you'll be tricked too in thinking that, oh, these girls think they're stunting with Cardi B's baby daddy, and they're not stunting. But she's doing the same, and she has done the same. So she's no better than any of these women that she's seeking to embarrass. She's not better than any of them. And if you ask me, I think they're better than her because at least they don't have the opportunities available to them like Cardi B does. They don't have Cardi kind of money. So we can say that these girls are trying to make something of themselves. What is Barney's excuse? What is her excuse, right? But that's all I have to share in this video with you all. We're gonna talk some more. Peace.